Kong House of Cards. Today is Thursday, November 12th, the day before Friday the 13th. And today we find ourselves with Walks Through Ashes and Adrian, and in their favorite little haunt of Adrian's apartment, or house, smart house. The smart house. We find him in the smart house. And yeah, Adrian is again once more looking over the city as Ash approaches. And we will begin there as he slowly takes a sip from a glass of a dark colored liquid.
Hey.
He kind of looks over his shoulder. Hey. And looks back out over the city.
How are you doing tonight?
He turns. It looks like he hasn't shaved in days. His hair
That's
obviously shaggy. He's looking kind of rough. He's like, I'm fine. How are you?
sure about that? You're a little rough, but no, I'm fine.
Good. No trench coat, man.
No,
Were you followed?
no.
He raises the glass to his lips, takes a long, long drink from it, and lowers it, licks the residue from his lips, and nods, swallowing. Good.
I hope I would know if I was being followed anyway.
I would hope so.
Kind of excessively watchful about that.
I would hope you wouldn't bring danger on either of us.
Right. Well, I mean, I went into a bookstore not that long ago and people followed me out. So I've been really watchful on that.
Do I need to kill him?
I don't know who they are.
His tone is just stone cold when he says that.
A dirty look took care of them.
Okay. A bullet to the head generally does it too.
No,
Generally.
that would definitely take care of them.
Not all things are stopped by bullets to the head.
Touché.
So, he moves away from the window and moves over to the couch and kind of just flops down on it and kind of drapes his arm over the arm of the couch and takes another drink. Surprisingly, he seems sober for drinking.
Right. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna go. I'll go sit down next to him.
Okay.
And well,
Perk alert?
what?
Perk alert? Perception alertness?
Oh, I was like, what?
Yep, perk alert. Perception alertness.
Okay, let's see. I have my sheet up. It's of course. There we go. Come on. 3. I think I got. Sorry, it's taking a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
3, 6. Oh, well, dang.
Standard diff.
Set 1.
1. Okay. He doesn't smell of alcohol as he turns and looks you over.
She'll smile at him and so
His eyes are bloodshot, by the way.
you need to sleep or something.
No. Sleep's a really bad idea right now. Coffee.
She's just
Coffee is
like,
good. Do you want some coffee?
sure.
Okay.
She's just like watching him carefully.
He gets up and he strolls over, well, more so scurries over to a coffee machine and grabs a mug out of one of the counters and places it under the coffee machine, presses a button, and it's one of those nice Keurigs. So
Right.
it fills one cup. He gets another cup and pours some coffee. It gets another thing of coffee and does coffee and pours some creamer in his and looks at her. How do you take your coffee?
It's fine as is.
Okay. So he takes a spoon,
And
stirs up the one with creamer, brings over the coffee cup, hands her the black coffee.
well, let's see. I'm guessing he's been jacked up on coffee for like the last 3 days.
Oh, buddy. He's like, he sits down and takes the glass of the dark liquid that he was drinking to begin with and finishes that and then chases it with some coffee. And now that there's like little to no liquid, the do me a favor, intelligence perception, yeah.
Intelligence
Actually,
perception.
medicine perception.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a lot of things that could apply to this.
Right. Intelligence. Let's see.
Medicine perception.
Oh, perception. That's right there. Oh, well, hey. Let's just roll
Dip
off.
4.
1. It's a diff
1.
4.
Okay,
1.
that looks like blood.
Well, I mean, she's already aware, but she does kind of give it a funky look.
Yep. Looks like he was straight up drinking some blood because now that there's little to nothing in it, you can see the viscosity in it. It's moving slower than your standard, alcohol or liquid for that matter.
Right.
So yeah. He
Noted.
drinks a little bit more coffee.
No, seriously, you look like you've been up for like 4 days.
4? Has it only been 4? He turns his wrist over to look at the back of his wrist, and there's a watch there.
Well, she's just like, I don't know how like you know how long you've been up for. I would hope.
He looks over at her, looks back at the watch. A week, give or take.
Jeez. Well, hate to break it to you, but you can tell.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really left the house a whole lot.
Not resting isn't gonna help you any either. I get that you're on edge, but
No, Red Bull takes away the edge. It gives me wings.
Is that what you call this? Wings?
Yeah, no. Just things are rough right now.
Well, I'm still suggesting that you rest, but
it's kind of hard to rest when you know a thing that could end the world is around.
she nods. Well, not if that thing comes up, do you really think not being on your A game is going to help?
I don't think any game is going to help. A game, B game, or C game, for that matter. Just being honest here.
Well, were it me, I'd still want to be on my A game.
How do you stay on an A game with something that does not sleep, does not eat? Welcome to my dilemma.
Train. Well,
Just, I don't know. It's like, he's in town. I'm just waiting for the body count to start rising.
well, she's just like, oh. And I hate to add to things, Anya, but I do have to tell you some things.
Yeah.
I am probably going to be MIA for a little while.
At that, he actually looks from the coffee to her, and his look is one of almost distress and fear.
I can't really help it either. Uh, well, being born a wolf and
Take,
being in the current state that I am in, it's not going to be long until I'm going to have to spend some time, about a month, maybe two, in that form.
take me with.
She smiles. Well, I mean, she's just like, I have to go. Not right now. Very soon, I'm going to be starting to dig a den.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take me with
So,
you.
do you really think living in a hole in the ground is going to be ideal for you?
I think it's going to be better than living with not knowing what's going on with you.
I don't even know where I'm putting this thing yet.
What do you mean?
I don't know where I'm digging this hole yet.
He looks at the door that leads to the basement. He points, looks back at her. There's a big hole down there. The basement subsequently is where the training ground is, but still.
Right. Oh. She just smiles at him because uh uh well, I'm not sure if if you're what you're saying about your boss here being around, and he is here and might come, that may not be ideal.
Right. Sorry.
No, no, no. I do appreciate the thought, and she does smile. Uh,
Just, I don't know. We could escape. We could leave and never say a damn thing to anyone.
we could. Somehow, I don't think that would make many people happy.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit if it makes them happy. Is it going to make you happy?
She, well,
No,
I can't exactly say that Hong Kong is my place of choice, all things considered.
we could go to Italy.
Italy. That, that home. That is appealing. I'm not going to lie. But I did join a pack here, and that does leave responsibilities.
Okay. Then how can I help you?
You're helping right now.
I am.
You're here.
I will always be here as long as you want me here.
She smiles. I wish things regarding, and she puts her hand on her stomach regarding this. Just didn't hit so fast, but when you're a wolf, you know.
He reaches over and lightly touches her stomach.
Oh, there's a tiny little bump there.
Ash,
Adrian.
I'm here for you, and I'm here for you, the baby.
And that's what she says. Oh, there's probably more than one. Pups.
Okay. Welcome back. You cut out.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
heard there's.
she's like, oh, there's probably more than one. Pups,
Okay.
you know. That's what she said.
Okay. Well, I'm here for you, and I'm here for the babies. Whatever you need me to do.
Eh, I appreciate that.
Ash, what else? I need to know because at this point we've run the gamut of emotional investment.
She definitely appears a little like, well, she wasn't expecting that, but she should have, being Adrian.
Right.
She looks a little taken back, but she's still smiling. And well, you're right.
I mean, we've been friends. We've at this point been lovers. We
I'm certainly closer to you than most people that I know, and I trust you more.
I just I need to know where we stand as whatever the fuck we are.
And she sits quietly for a moment or two.
It's just I if we're a thing, then that's fine. I just need to know so there's no question in my mind on where we sit because It's
She looks up at him while he's talking.
Ash, I don't want to just be your friend at this point.
And at that, she will smile more and she's like, well, I'm on the same page there. I mean, like you said, you're the one person I can come to with anything.
You're the only person
And
who knows where I
you.
live.
I'm flattered. And I assure you that unless you tell them, I will be the only one.
By the way, I'm assuming he's been giving her humanity lessons.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, considering she hangs out with him most of the time, most of her human interaction is from him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And,
He kind of just looks her over, and his hand still has not left her stomach. He looks at her, and he's like, "We could, we could raise them together as our own. They're yours, obviously."
they will be wolves. They like it outside. But she's still smiling at him, just being very factual on the matter.
I just
She's watching him.
Ash, when this is all said and done, and you have the babies, and things stabilize back to normalcy, I would like us to be an established couple.
I would like that too.
Okay. Good. And that's settled.
She just smiles. She keeps smiling. Hmm.
How long are you going to be out for, and where are you going to be?
Still trying to find the appropriate place to make a den.
Okay.
I could be minimum of a month, but at some point, I mean, not entirely. Well, sorry, out of character. I'm trying to figure this out. Roughly a month to 2 months.
One second, and I'm looking something up real quick.
Okay.
Actually, I'm talking to Deb real quick about this. So you have an exact date. While we're waiting on that, he looks down at her stomach and then looks up at her.
Hmm?
Ash,
Yes.
I I don't say and I don't mean it lightly, but I love you, and I don't want anything to happen to you. And if that means I have to lay down my life for you, then I will.
She'll lean into him at that. Just cuddle up to him.
He'll wrap his arms around her.
And yeah, she's just like watching him. Like I said, she's smiling. She's content.
He stole that military hard ass. Like all of his expressions are that Tommy Lee Jones from Men in Black. I mean,
Gotcha.
he's Adrian. He's rough,
Right?
tumble, and fucking takes no shits.
Yep. Taking no shits.
Yep. So he's like, um, you think I need to lay down?
You definitely look like you could rest.
Stay with me, just until I fall asleep.
All right.
I mean, if you want to stay longer, then do. But
I can do that. And I will do that.
okay, thank you. He
Just
he
smile.
gets up and offers her hand to help her up.
She'll take his hand.
And unless you have something else you want to do, he is heading to bed to cuddle up.
Nope, nope. She wanted to get him that information.
Cool beans. Well,
Yep.
thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. As always, have a good evening.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, that's that.
Cool beans. God,
Yep.
their
Yep.
relationship is progressing amazing. Like,
Right?
I did not see them becoming this. But it was just like, it's kind of the natural progression of things. She's the only female that hangs around him.
Right?
And it's
And,
like,
well, like I said, she hangs out with him more than anybody else.
right. And he's kind of in that same boat. Like, legitimately, the reason he was gone was because he was getting in fresh redos of his schooling.
Ah, gotcha.
That's a
Gotcha.
twice a month thing for him.
Lovely.
Yeah, his
Lovely.
system doesn't process Vitae correctly. He has a flaw where he has to feed or take from his pregnant once every other week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a nifty little flaw. So he is completely bloodbound to his pregnant.
Right, right. Goody, goody. Well, hell yeah. Oh,